What's up, everybody?
I'm Jackson.
I'm Kenny.
And we are
JK Builders. If you're new to the channel, you should definitely subscribe if you love Lego. And if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, it helps out the channel a whole bunch and it's always appreciated. It is 2023, a brand new year. We are back at it. We took a couple of weeks off. Hopefully you didn't miss us too much, but we're back better than ever. We're ready to make a whole bunch of new Lego videos and share them with you. We've been building sets. We've been working on the Lego City. We have all kinds of stuff that we need to talk about. But today we're doing a review of a brand new set from Lego Creator Expert line. It is the Jazz Club. The latest modular building was just released on January 1st. This is the latest one. I know you've all seen it. We're going to give you our fair and honest review of the set. Jackson, tell us about this box.
Well, it's 18 plus. The item number is 10312, and it is 2,899 pieces.
And then the minifigures are right here on the top. It comes with 8 of them. We will show you them in detail here in just a second.
Wait.
What?
Are you including the animals?
No, the animals don't count.
Oh, that's sad.
So it comes with 8 actual minifigures and then a couple of animals, some cool accessories as well. Like I said, we'll show you those in just a second. But as far as the box goes, of course, it is the 18 plus box. You got the building right here with the orange hue glowing behind it. Pretty standard box. It has the modular building collection logo right there.
That's a hot dog.
That is a hot dog. And the cool thing is it actually has the Jazz Club on that little logo now. So this building has not been without controversy. There's people that like it, there's people that hate it. We'll give you what we think about it here momentarily. On the back of the box, it gives you how it looks in a city lineup. So you have it next to the police station as well as the boutique hotel, kind of in between those two buildings. I think it looks pretty good there. You can see the dimensions. It is 10 inches wide by 11.5 inches tall. It gives you a whole bunch of different scenes from inside. This building definitely does tell a story, and that's one of the cool things about the modular buildings is that they always do tell a story. Shows you how they all come apart in modular fashion, which is pretty standard, and that is pretty much the gist of the box. Let's go ahead and check out the instruction book.
Instruction book.
Here is the instruction book. It does come with this protective case that it comes in, which I always appreciate Lego doing. It keeps it nice and straight in the shipment process, especially. We did buy this one directly from the Lego store, though, but sometimes the instruction books get mashed, so I do appreciate that they include those from time to time. The front of the cover is the same picture, I believe, that we saw on the front of the box. Yes, I did just confirm. It is the same picture that we saw on the front of the box. It does have the white background, though. I know that's to save on ink and whatnot. I think it looks pretty cool, though. I like the white background on this one. Usually they have the lines, and I think it looks kind of cheap. This one looks nice. I like it. It is a large instruction book, quite a few pages. There are approximately 317 total pages. It does have the gray background. You got the little bar down here with a little minifigure giving you the progress of your build. There are a lot of little tidbits of information throughout the book, actually, that give you kind of an idea of what is going on within the building. Like this one says, in addition to live music, the club owner loves listening to the latest hits on vinyl. Recently, she listened to the chart-topping new album by the rock star from Lego, Downtown Diner. So it gives you these little tidbits of info and also connects the different buildings together. So some of them are interesting. I only read a couple of them, but it may be fun to go through here and actually read all of those little bits of information as you go to kind of see the correlation between the different buildings. And they do tie together. I saw the interview with the designer, and he did talk about how there were different things. Like the idea behind this building was that they wanted a place where you'd go and enjoy if you're staying in a hotel. You know, last year we saw the boutique hotel. So if you're going to stay in the boutique hotel, where would you go while you were staying in town? And one of them was a jazz club. You'd want to eat at a pizzeria and go to a jazz show at a jazz club. So that was kind of the idea behind this set. But that is the gist of the instruction manual. Nothing really additional. I guess in the front there are some more tidbits. There's some stuff about the designer. Not a whole lot, but just a little. And that is pretty much it. So that is the instruction book. Let's go ahead and check out the set. Okay, so here is the Jazz Club all finished up. We will take a look at that in just a second. Of course, we're going to check out the minifigures first. First up, we have the tailor. So there is a tailor shop within the building. This is the tailor. He has the cool little suspenders and tie. He's got the scissors in his hand. Nice little minifigure. Most of these do not have double-sided faces. I believe there was only one of them that did. But he comes with a nice hairpiece and, like I said, the scissors. Next up, we have the chef. The chef has the chef outfit, nice little beard, kind of an older gentleman. Cool little chef. Obviously, they're always kind of generic, these minifigures in the set. Then you have this lady. I think she's just someone that is attending maybe one of the shows, I believe. She's got a kind of a vest on and a little bun hairdo. Next up, we have the members of the band, the jazz band. This is the drummer, who is a woman with glasses and drumsticks in her hands. Nice little tuxedo there. Then we have this the singer, which comes with a very cool printing on the dress, the microphone in her hand, and she is the one with the double-sided face. So she has the hairdo, and then she has a singing face with her eyes closed, and then just a happy, smiling face on the other side. Next up, we have the cello. I don't know if that's a cello or a bass. I've heard both. One of the two. He has the very cool molded cello or bass in his hand. He's a cool minifigure. I like the printing on him as well. He's got a little goatee, and he's got the earpiece in his ear, and then it comes with this case that actually attaches to his back, which I thought was pretty cool. You brick build that, which is awesome. Next, we have the magician. So she is wearing kind of a suit, has the nice yellow hair, and she comes with a bunny rabbit, of course, as any magician would, and then a hat that actually has flowers growing out of it. And there was one other piece. It's actually like a handkerchief with multicolors made out of Lego. I don't know where that ended up. It's here somewhere, but we will find it. But just kind of a little accessory that came with it. And then we have the scooter bike guy who is delivering the pizzas from the pizza shop. He comes with a helmet as well as a hairpiece. But nice little green scooter motorbike there. And cool little minifigure with the printing there on the chest and a little bit on the back of the neckline, but nothing else really. So yeah, a little bit generic, but they are cool. They all go along with the storyline of the build, and some cool little accessories come with it as well. It also comes with a squirrel that actually sits on top, but a nice little molded squirrel there. We'll show you where that goes here in just a second. All right, let's check out the Jazz Club. Here it is. We'll give you a 360 view. Of course, it's built on a mill's plate, so this will all be hidden by our city. But yeah, we'll spin it all the way around so you can kind of see. One thing about this one is it's definitely colorful, and that's been a lot of the pros and cons I've heard has had to do with the color. Also the look. I mean, it is a little bit more basic. There's nothing really crazy. Last year we got the boutique hotel that had that crazy angle on the front of it. There's nothing like that on this one. It just has kind of a standard building look to it. I feel like there was, this one drew some inspiration from things like the firehouse, how you have the red and gray. Also the Palace Cinema, how it has this large sign out front. There were also some older sets that people said that this was very familiar looking to those. But, you know, overall, I think I like the look of it. I've seen people modifying it already. I saw one person that did the red all the way down because they didn't like this color of blue. It is a little bit bright, but I like that it stands out. It's different. I'm always looking for something in my city that doesn't blend in, that's unique, that changes the look of my city and adds to it. And I feel like this accomplishes that in a way. But to say this is like a mind-blowing building that I'm super stoked with would be an overstatement. But I am happy with it, and I think it looks cool, and I think it's going to look really good in the city. So take a look at the front. Of course, you got the sidewalk here. You got the little seating area for the pizzeria. Standard light post there. You have this little thing here that has like a trellis or something that the plants are growing up. I think it's kind of cool, like separation between buildings as well. You got some plants here growing off the front. Now down here you have the pizzeria on the bottom. You have the tailor shop on top, and then you have a little greenhouse here on the very top of the roof as well, where you have access to some tomatoes, carrots, and other vegetables that you would use in your pizzeria. Here you have the front of the Jazz Club. So you have the nice sign. All these pieces, of course, are printed, as they all are in every modular building these days. Has the jazz concert poster here that says every Friday live music. You got the ticket counter here. The front door there, like I said, it's off to an angle, which is kind of cool. Then you have the nice big Jazz Club sign, which I like. I do wish that they would have put a little bit more of a space between jazz and club so the words aren't blended together, but that's kind of nitpicky. It's kind of cool how they went around it with the yellow, and they have the couple of hot dog pieces on the top and bottom. I like how it kind of stands off the building a little bit. Looks really good. On the front, you have some nice little details above and below the windows. You have some plants growing in the windows. These windows here actually give kind of a stained glass look. They got like the transparent colored bricks in the windows, which I thought was a pretty cool touch. Nice little details here along the roof line. Here you have kind of some little balconies, which I think look pretty cool. Lights here. You got the Taylor sign right here. Lots of doors. You have the front door here. This door goes to a stairwell that actually goes to the tailor shop. That's why the sign is right here. So you go through this door, and then there's stairs that lead to the tailor shop. That door is for, of course, the pizzeria. Over here on the side, you have the chimney, which goes up the side of the building, which looks pretty cool. Coming around to the back, you have the nice yellow continues around the back. You have this little thing. I'm not sure what this is exactly.
I don't.
I don't know if it's just some type of industrial thing or what. Maybe someone can chime in and let us know. On the second level here, you have a little balcony and then nice windows that go into the Jazz Club, the top floor of the Jazz Club there. And the colors again continue around the side. Looks pretty good. Of course, this is going to be hidden against another building most likely. And then coming up here to the roof, you have where the little squirrel resides on top of some leaves and a little nest. You just have the details of the roof, and then you have this little door that opens with access to the roof. That's one thing I like about this one too, is that they thought of everything as far as accessibility. You have all these different things. You have the pizzeria, you have the tailor shop, you have different levels of the Jazz Club, and you have a roof. Everything is fully accessible. You don't have to guess how the characters are going to get to the different levels or areas in the building, and we'll show you that when we open it up. But let's go ahead and bust open the first floor and take a look inside. Okay, so the first floor, I do apologize, it is a little bit dark, but we'll try to give you as much detail as we can. Over here, you got the pizzeria. It's very small, but very detailed and cool. There are some new pieces in here as well, like there's a piece on the inside of the pizza oven there that's new. The other one that we didn't show you was this one on the front of the building. These half circle pieces that are behind those quarter pieces are brand new, I believe, as well. But inside the pizzeria, you have, you know, the counter with a pizza. Oh, also these, this pizza toppings is a new printing that they've never done before. So very cool. You got the cash register there. You got some, like a hot dog. You have some different condiments that you put on a pizza. And then you have the pizza oven. So not a ton of detail inside of there. I do like the checkerboard floor. There are some jumper studs there that you can place minifigures on, which is nice. But overall, it's kind of small. I wish it was a little bit bigger, but it is what it is. And it is very nice to see the pizzeria. Of course, you have the outside eating area where you can take your pizza outside and eat. But there is no eating on the inside. But there is a door that actually leads from the pizzeria into the Jazz Club. So I'd assume you could buy your pizza over here and then come enjoy it inside the Jazz Club, I think is probably the idea. So over here on this side, you do have the Jazz Club. So cool little floor tiling there. You got a ticket there on the counter. You have some seating. There is some, 6 seats there with tables and drinks and such. And then you have the stage there, which I thought was pretty cool. Corner stage, you got the drum set, the saxophone, and the whole band does fit on that stage. You have some stage lighting and some curtains. This piece does actually come off if you want to remove it. Some nice lighting around the edges, which is very nice. And then you have this door that actually leads to a little bathroom. So this one does come with a bathroom, which is nice. So there's a toilet in there, a sink, toilet paper, whatnot, which is very nice. So, and then there is the back door that just leads to the back of the building. So like I said, everything is accessible. You can get to the pizzeria from the Jazz Club, and you can get to the back, you can get to the bathroom, and then you can get to the front. Over here on the side, you have this door that leads to the stairway that leads to the second level. So let's pop the second level on and check that out. Okay, so on the second level, here's where you come up those stairs right there, and you are met with 3 different doors and a hallway. So this door in front leads to the balcony off the back of the building, which is cool. If you enter this door on the side, the purple door, you go into the tailor shop. So the tailor shop, you have areas like there's a mannequin here where you can try on clothes. There's all kinds of fabrics right there on a spool. You have a continuation of the fireplace there, which I thought was nice. It's kind of like a heating vent or something. Over here on this side, you have an old school looking sewing machine, a lamp, and a seating area with desk. And yeah, just where you can, where the tailor can create the clothing for the jazz band and anything else that he would like to create. Over here on this side of the hall, you open this door here that has a nice little doormat in front of it, and this is the office. So the manager, I would assume, of the Jazz Club would have their office here. It has a nice little overlook here to the stage below so that you can see the band performing. It's got a nice little desk with a telephone, a record player there, an old school record player. You can see those colored windows from the inside, like the stained glass look, which is pretty cool. On top of the desk has the telephone and a lamp, and just a seating area for a desk for, I would assume, like I said, the manager. A couple more windows there on the back of the building to let some good light in. But that is pretty much it for that level. Let's check out the third. All right, so the third level of the Jazz Club, of course, on this side you have the roof. So that was the final level of the pizzeria and tailor shop side. We already showed you the little greenhouse with the vegetables growing inside and the chimney. Over here you have the top of the stairs that lead to the third level, little plant here in the hallway. This is the door that leads to the roof, so cool that they gave you access to that. Over here you have the ladder that leads to the roof of the Jazz Club, which I showed you before, the access to that. And then you have this door that opens inward that leads to just kind of a music room, like a place where the performers can get ready. So you have a little table here, like a vanity with the lights and the brush where they can get their hair styled and get ready for their performance. You have a couch where they can relax, a little bit of artwork there on the wall with the music note on it. And then you have over here like some music where they can practice singing and get all ready for their performance. So that is the gist of that level. Let's pop the roof back on. All right, and there it is with the roof on, all finished up. That is the details of the Jazz Club, all finished up and ready to go. All right, Jackson, the Jazz Club modular building. What are some of the things you like about this one?
Well, I really like all the minifigs. I really like, especially this guy with the case.
Yeah, it's cool. That was all brick built. And then the new mold for the cello/bass.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite minifigs, honestly. And then I really like all the new parts that they used in here. So, like, the part that you said was in the oven. Mm-hmm. Then these half-circle pieces right here.
Yeah, I always love to see new parts and new ways to utilize different parts. It's always cool.
So, yeah.
Anything that you don't like about it?
No.
No? Yeah, when I first saw it, I was a little bit meh. You know, I wasn't too impressed with it. Like I said, it's not anything over the top. It's nothing crazy. But it is a cool looking building. It has some new details and you know, design touches that I think will add to the city. I like the color variations myself. This yellow color really reminds me of like a yellow Laffy Taffy. Yeah. So it made me want to just eat the bricks while I was building it, even though I don't even like yellow Laffy Taffy. Like banana.
Yellow's my favorite.
Oh, banana's disgusting.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bruh.
But I do think it looks cool, and I'm happy with it. I think it's going to look good. Overall, I do like the look of it. I like the look of this marquee on the front. I love that there's no stickers, of course. The pizzeria is a good idea. I do wish the pizzeria was bigger. I wish they would have put a little bit more emphasis on this side of the building. Obviously, when you're building on a 32 by 32 base plate, you only have so much room to play with. So if they would have taken away from the Jazz Club, I mean, you can't really make that stage and seating area much smaller, you know, and you would have had to make this area bigger. But of course, a lot of people, when they first announced this, they said it was a pizzeria with a Jazz Club. So a lot of people thought it was going to be a pizzeria on the bottom with a Jazz Club upstairs. That's something that they probably could have done. But yeah, overall, I think it's cool, it's different, and I like it. Lego just knows that people are going to buy every one of these modular buildings no matter what, you know, for the most part. It doesn't really matter because people want to have them, they want to collect them all, and that's what we intend to do moving forward. We're starting to collect some of the older ones, and you know what? We're going to buy them whether they look awesome or not, and that's just the benefit to being Lego, I guess. They know they have a captive audience, but Jackson, this set retails for $229. You know, buy it, wait for sale, pass.
I'm buying it.
Yeah, of course I'm buying it. I mean, anybody that buys modulars is going to buy it every year, January 1st. They're going to buy the new modular or January. I know a lot of people are waiting for the pizza truck promo that they're supposed to be doing next month. We went ahead and buy it. I couldn't wait. I had to buy it and add it to the city. But yeah, it's a buy all the way. Of course, they raised their prices. This probably should have been $199, but with the price increases, it's $229. Obviously, you can get it on sale, buy it on sale. But this is one, I mean, all the modulars, when you buy them and they retire, they go way up in value. I mean, it's always going to be an investment. This is, you know, if we sell it in 10 years, we're going to get our money back and then some. So they always make a good investment. Some of them are worth, you know, $1,500, $2,000 brand new to get them now. So yeah, it's a good buy, and I would definitely recommend buying this set. The one unfortunate thing about the modular buildings is there are so many that I could think of that we really need in our city, and they just aren't making. You get the hospital. This is the standard ones: hospital, library, school. Like there's so many things like that we definitely need in a city that they just haven't created. And what's going to happen is we're going to like make a mock of a school or a mock of a hospital or something, and then
they're gonna come
the next year they're gonna create one. You know, that's what's gonna happen. But yeah, we need to tell Lego that those are some of the buildings that we need. And I know Lego's response to that is kind of like, oh well, let's think outside the box. Let's make something that they haven't thought of, and that's where something like a Jazz Club Pizzeria comes in. But overall, I'm happy with it. I like it. I think you should definitely buy it, and I think it's gonna look really, really cool in our city. All right, so there it is, the Jazz Club with the pizzeria and tailor shop. This is the 2023 modular building. Do you have it? Do you want it? What do you think of it? Comment down below. As always, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time,
keep on building.